Hey folks, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another DVD Blu-ray update. And it's been so long, uh, I don't remember what I've shown in the past. At least the stuff that wasn't packages. So some of these I'm sure are double, so I apologize. But a recap of a couple stuff at least. Uh, Stuff that my friend Mike had sent me. The Beast Within and The Stuff. They're Blu-ray DVD combo packs from overseas. So the Blu-ray portions I can't play on my Blu-ray player, but I can play the DVD part because I have a region-free DVD player. So I did check this out, the DVD portion of the stuff, which also had the still had the 52-minute documentary, which is pretty cool, and intro and trailer commentary by director and the stuff fan Darren Lynn Boozman. He's the guy who did like Saw 2 and Saw 3. And a booklet, which was nice. And I'm going to keep my DVD from the U.S. because it has a commentary by Larry Cohen, which is not on this. But of course, you know. But anyway, that's the stuff. I don't know why this couldn't get released in the U.S. But I did that rant already. And he also sent me The Beast Within, a film that was written by Tom Holland, who would go on to direct Fright Night Child's Play. Directed by, I think, the guy who did Howling 3. That stars Ronnie Cox, BB Besh, who I believe she was in Tremors. She's unfortunately passed away. Paul Clemens. Some notable character actors I noticed. I glanced through it, I haven't watched it all the way through. But once again, the Blu-ray didn't work because you need a Region 2 Blu-ray or a Region-free Blu-ray player. But I do have a Region-free DVD player, so at least the DVD works. And I had shown this before, but I only showed the slipcover, so I wanted to show, because I didn't open it, the much better cover underneath of Leviathan, the story of Hellraiser and Hellbound Hellraiser 2. This was a gift from Mike because he accidentally ordered 2. So I figured, fuck yeah, I'll steal it from him. But no, he was very nice enough to offer it to me. And I'm greedy, so I'll take it. I'm always greedy for this kind of stuff. I'm going to be honest about it. And this is a really good set. I haven't checked it out yet. Might do a review. But yeah, one disc on the story of Hellraiser, another on the story of Hellbound Hellraiser 2, and then a bonus disc with features. There's even one that says Hell on Earth, the story of Hellraiser 3, and much more. So some of those features might talk about the other sequels if there's one that's talking about Hellraiser 3. And I do have a DVD from overseas that does have features of Hellraiser 3 as well. But I guess Ashley Lawrence did not want to be interviewed because I don't see her on the back for these interviews and the names. But they do have Doug Bradley, Andrew Robinson, Tony Randall, Peter Atkins, Oliver Smith, Barbie Wilde, Claire Higgins, Kenneth Cranham, Simon Bamford. But I guess, yeah, I guess Ashley Lawrence decided not to do it, or maybe it was something else, I don't know. And also the guy from William Hope, who's in Hellraiser 2, I guess maybe he didn't want to be interviewed, or who knows, maybe he is. Maybe they just don't list it on the back. But if Ashley Lawrence was on here, they would have said her name. But again, maybe she just said, "I've said enough." Yeah, it's a really good cover without the glare, and a good title too. Yeah. But some stuff I've gotten. Well, I already mentioned this, of course. I already got the people on the stairs, did that review. And yeah, the Blu-ray. The commentator was Craven's good, but the cast commentator, Brendan Adams, AJ Laner, Sean Wayland, Ian Birch is pretty shitty. Because it's a lot of dead space and very boring and not much info. But I'm still glad I have it. Probably the last commentator Wes Craven ever did. Interview with the star Wendy Roby, who played this girl, this woman. And TMB is interviewed. Guy who did the store's interviewed. Marketing material like trailer and TV spots. So I'm still glad to have this. I just wish we would have also, on top of that, the features from Arrow Video, like the on-camera interview with Wes Craven and Brandon Adams and A.J. Layner and Sean Whalen. But hey, it is what it is. I've said that. I've already ranted about that. Let's see. Oh, this will be explanation. If you're wondering why I bought this, it's because like my friend Mike had sent me the cover to this, and when I switched it, I noticed that my DVD was a bit stretched up. And because I'm such a big fan of this movie, and unfortunately I don't think there's a Blu-ray of this film coming out anytime soon. I just don't see it in the future. I really don't. I'm like, fuck it, I want a brand new copy, so I bought a brand new copy and I switched it out. So that this cover that my good friend Mike OCP printed out for me, thank you very much, now has a brand new disc inside. And I will keep this disc as a backup. Because, I mean, yeah, this is one of my personal favorite monster movies, so. And now you can see what I'm talking about with a shitty cover. I mean, seriously, which cover is better, folks? The one that looks like the sequel to Ben, which was the sequel to Willard. It's like the third part of the Willard trilogy. Or this. And even the back, like, the back of this, look at that. You got Brad Dourif, you got actual cool pictures. Then this, on the other hand, you got this fucking... fuck is that? So it's just a comparison, just how covers... This was an older DVD cover, and this is a newer cover. And yeah, this is going to sell your movie better than this. It is what it is. But anyway, let me put that there. Okay. Robot Chicken Season 7. Big fan of the show, so I was able to pick this up. Really enjoy it. Have the first 6 seasons. So I think I have the Star Wars, the specials they did as well. But yeah, big fan of the show. It's a 2-disc set. Commentary on all 20 episodes, a bonus Christmas special with commentary, features, and cut sketches. But yeah, always enjoy the show, Robot Chicken. If you don't know what it is, check it out on YouTube. It's a lot of fun. I mean, the one that really got me hooked early on was an episode where they had the Smurfs, but they did in the vein of the movie Seven. And what I like about it is all done with stop motion animation, which is very cool. This one's a bit of a rant. This is the end. I like the movie. I've seen the movie before. I wanted my collection, but what I had ordered was the special edition Blu-ray, which had the features, which was the Blu-ray DVD combo pack, and instead I did a fucking rental copy, which has 0 features. And then when I called, I said, what's the deal? They said, well, you ordered the previously viewed. And I go, yeah, I know it's used. No, actually, it's previously viewed. See, there's a difference. Previously viewed means they were out for rental, and there's no guarantee. You can get your money back if you go to the to the post office and send it back. I'm like, great, so I gotta waste money and time to do all that? Like, literally, this post office is about 20-30 minutes away. And then 20-30 minutes back. And then postage and all that to... It's not worth it. I just fucking, you know, and there was Go Hastings, by the way, which I usually order from, but I'm going to stop ordering from them from this day forward. I will never order from Go Hastings again. I'll just stick to Amazon. They're not perfect as well, but I've had less problems with them than Go Hastings. So I have to, one day I'll order this again so I can get the actual special edition with the features. Because that shouldn't be a fucking option. It's just stupid. So I got ripped off from that, but shit happens. And this I did order from not Go Hastings, so it was right. Neighbors, the Blu-ray DVD combo pack, which does have the features. I don't think I reviewed this. Did I review this film? I don't know. Maybe I talked about it. But I enjoy this film. You know, Seth Rogen has grown on me. He really has. I really like Observe and Report. I like Pineapple Express. I like, well, he had a supporting role in Superbad, but I like that movie. He's grown on me, Seth Rogen. So, you know, I really enjoyed this film. Had a lot of fun with this movie. Thought it was very funny. And Zac Efron impressed me as well. I did not expect Zac Efron to be as well. I didn't expect anything from Zac Efron, but he did make me laugh. I thought he did a really good job. I know there's a sequel, and I don't think this film needed a sequel, but I'm curious about it because I like this one, and I'm glad to have this in my collection. This one, it was very cheap. I'm like, you know what? I'm curious about this. Parental guidance. I was curious about it because of Billy Crystal. Billy Crystal doesn't really get the star in many movies nowadays. He really doesn't. So he was in a comedy, okay, with Bette Midler and Marissa Tomei. And I didn't mind the film for what it was. It was sort of a sweet little harmless movie. I don't remember it. It wasn't really a lot of like fart jokes or anything that. It was kind of sort of sweet little movie about Billy Crystal and Bette Midler as grandparents who are trying to watch these kids for a week, and the mom, she doesn't want to leave, and she's trouble with these. I don't know, just and it's sort of a little sweet harmless comedy, and I like Billy Crystal, so I'm fine to have it for Billy Crystal. He's a guy who doesn't, again, he doesn't do many movies nowadays, so I was fine with watching that. Got this for the Kevin Smith collection. Nowadays, yeah, but still, I like a lot of his early stuff. And he had done a guest supporting role for a couple episodes on this TV show called Degrassi: The Next Generation. And then they released a DVD that has all 3 episodes: West End Girls, Going Down the Road Part 1, and Going Down the Road Part 2. And it has about a 30-some minute interview with Kevin Smith, which he talks about him growing up with this show, Degrassi, which I had never heard of until Kevin Smith brought it up. There's a few commentaries with Kevin Smith, with a few of the people who worked on the show. Some bloopers, deleted scenes, and so forth. But usually Kevin Smith has some pretty good commentary tracks, and again, for the Kevin Smith collection, I have a lot of his stuff, so why not this? Was a fan of this movie. It was in my favorites of the year that came out, like Neighbors, 22 Jump Street. I have the first film on Blu-ray. I was fine having this on DVD because it does have a commentary with Jonah Hill, Channing Tatum, and the directors. Some deleted scenes, a little featurette. I didn't need the Blu-ray, so got this on DVD. And yeah, I enjoyed this film. I enjoyed the first film, and I look forward to a third movie. Hopefully they do one. I really enjoyed it. This one I got because I remember seeing it one time. I thought it was sort of a sweet little movie. Not really laugh out loud funny, but I like the cast, and that is The Big Year. Whereas Jack Black, Steve Martin, and Owen Wilson. And you also have Brian Dennehy, Angelica Houston, Rosamund Pike, JoBeth Williams. Yeah, JoBeth Williams from Poltergeist is Steve Martin's wife. And yes, it's not laugh out loud funny, but I thought it was, I mean, because it's about these people having their big year, which is about bird watching. To spot the most amount of birds in a season, and sort of the competition. I mean, it's a PG movie, but again, I thought it was a sweet little movie, and I like Jack Black and Steve Martin. Owen Wilson, I can deal with. It just depends. But you know, it was pretty cheap, and yeah, I don't mind the movie for what it is. Plus, you know, I do want to collect more Steve Martin movies as well. 3 O'Clock High, I did a review for this film. I really enjoyed it. So, like I said, I was going to get this on DVD. Unfortunately, there's no features, even though it's part of this high school reunion collection. But yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. It's too bad it's no features, but I'm glad to own this film. I did a review for this. It's still up. And yeah, that's 3 o'clock high. I mentioned this on my A Simple Rant podcast, but I had seen this film, Dallas Buyers Club, with Matthew McConaughey, who plays a guy who finds out that he has HIV, he has AIDS, and he's given a diagnosis of 30 days. And he takes matters into his own hands. First they give him this drug that's making him weaker, so he goes over to Mexico, did some illegal stuff, or stuff that the FDA didn't approve, and lo and behold, he lives longer. And then he gets this stuff and he starts selling it, but then at the beginning his character's sort of a homophobic type of, redneck type of guy, but as the movie goes on, he feels more and more for these people. Jared Leto, I thought he did a good job. He's a guy who likes to dress in women's clothes, but that's not his whole performance. I thought he did a really good job. And yeah, Matthew McConaughey, I really enjoyed him in this role. Even Jennifer Garner, I don't think she did that bad of a job either. But yeah, Dallas Buyers Club, I really enjoyed. Thought it was a good drama, good emotion, and all bottom line, a good story. Dallas Buyers Club. Couple more. The 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo. I want to start collecting more Scooby-Doo stuff. I actually put a bunch on my wish list just so I don't forget. And also know which one are actually full seasons, not just, oh, this part was released, but we didn't release the other shit. But this is the whole show of this, the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo, which actually had Vincent Price doing a voice. And yeah, it was obviously a short-lived show because of the title, but and I really don't know what's been going on lately, because anytime I now have my webcam on, for some reason after 15-20 minutes it just cuts off, and then I gotta fucking keep going, and then I gotta link them together, so it's really fucking annoying. So I don't know what's going on, but like I was saying before I was cut off, the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo, it is the complete series. 13 episodes on 2-disc set. And yeah, I want to collect more Scooby-Doo stuff because I grew up with this character. And both of these voice actors, Casey Kasem and I believe Don Mezet, they have passed away. So I do want to collect more of these older ones. Green Lantern, I got the Blu-ray extended cut. I only had this on DVD, but I wanted this on Blu-ray because I think it'll look better on Blu-ray. Plus, this actually has features, has maximum movie mode, which has picture-in-picture commentary, 8 featurettes, character bios, galleries, and more, and deleted scenes, all sorts of stuff. And I like this film. I don't think the film is that bad. I don't know what's so bad about the film. Never read a single issue of Green Lantern, so maybe that's why, but I remember having fun with this movie, which I did not have with Man of Steel. I'm sorry, I did not have fun with the movie. I had more fun with this film. I had more fun with Ryan Reynolds, and I just got a lot more entertainment out of this film. That's just me. Mentioned this before, but I had on Skin Trade, Dolph Lundgren, Tony Jaa film, which I enjoyed, that came out this year. I've seen this film. I really enjoyed it. Want to watch it again so I can do a review for it sometime. But yeah, the features, you have a behind the action, Find You Can Believe, a making of, a look at the director, a commentary with Dolph Lundgren, an interview with Dolph, and some deleted scenes. You also have Michael Jai White, Peter Weller, Ron Perlman as part of the cast. And yeah, I enjoyed this film. I was entertained by this flick. So, and last but not least, this just came in the other day, my copy of Shocker. Collector's Edition Blu-ray, No More Mr. Nice Guy. And got this. This is one of the last deals I had with Movie Pilot, where if I upload like this many number of videos, I can get some stuff for free. The last 2 will be in October. Should be the Mosquito and Army of Darkness Blu-rays. But yeah, got the Shocker Blu-ray, which that's one version they cover, and that's the flip side, which I like this one more. And this is what the inside looks like. And yeah, it has the commentary from way back about, I don't know, 10 years ago that Wes Craven did on the DVD that was overseas. Would have been nice to have a new one, but again, he was suffering from brain cancer. But if Universal weren't dickheads and decided to do this 5 years ago, you probably would have. New commentary with the DP, the producer, and the composer. Interviews with Mitch Pileggi, actress Tammy Cooper, executive producer Shep Gordon. The music of Shocker, which I believe I heard is like 26 minutes long. That'll be good. Trailer, TV and radio spots, vintage interviews, still gallery, and storyboard gallery. So there's quite a bit of stuff. No Peter Bird, unfortunately. I guess he's doing some film with Mark Wahlberg, and that's why, I mean, he's directing that film. And, yeah, anyway. And of course, Wes Craven, no one knew he had brain cancer, but more than likely that's why. But I'm glad to have this. I love Shocker. You all know that because I did a long-ass review for it. Maybe one day when I get around to this, I will review the Blu-ray, since I already reviewed the film in like a 50-minute review. But either way, that is Shocker. Great way to end it on. Thanks for watching. Take care, and we will see you later. Bye-bye.